We're joined today by John Welborn, Chairman of FEX Resources. John, thanks for your time.
Nice to be here, David.
A unique company in the resources space, profitable and in production. Iron ore operations in the Midwest of Western Australia. Firstly, what attracted you to those assets?
The Midwest of Western Australia has been a hopeful ground for iron ore producers for decades. There's been various alliances, there's some wonderful deposits. As most people will know, the vast quantities of iron ore being exported from Australia are almost exclusively from the Pilbara. What attracted FEX to the Midwest is that opportunity. And as you say, we've been uniquely successful. We own our own infrastructure, we have port facilities, we now have our own 100% owned haulage network, and we've got one of the highest grade ore bodies of iron ore anywhere in the world.
Are you surprised by the success of FEX?
It shouldn't be surprising. There are a plethora of really well-credentialed exploration and development companies. But in the iron ore world and in any bulk commodity, small-scale production is very difficult and success is hard to get. And FEX is a rare example of a company that's raised a small amount of capital and done exactly what it said it would do. We've got into production and we've generated over the last 2 years more than $125 million in free cash flow. And having invested around $15 million of capital in the initial project, that's a fantastic outcome and it's been very rewarding for shareholders.
Where to from here?
Growth. We see an enormous opportunity to expand. The original feasibility of our Iron Ridge iron ore deposit in the Midwest was to produce 1.3 million tonnes per annum of high-grade lump and fines, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're exploring ways where we can, number one, extend our existing mine life. We have a resource of 8.3 million tonnes at almost 65% iron ore. So we've got around 5 years of life based on that existing resource. We want to find more resources. That'll enable us, as I said, number one, to expand the mine life, but number two is to expand our production. And the best way to bring down your costs, as any producer knows, is to change the denominator. So we've done a really good job of controlling our expenditure. And the step change in future profitability and bringing down our costs is really increasing production.
Is there an opportunity to look at some of, as you said, hopefuls in the Midwest who've tried over many years to get, in some cases, high quality projects off the ground? Is there an opportunity there to look at some of those assets?
Well, it's a lot easier to amalgamate, cooperate or collaborate or acquire existing known deposits than be an explorer and discoverer. The Midwest has been well explored and there are lots of high-grade iron ore deposits. Iron Ridge is an exceptional deposit, but the World Range is prolific for banded iron formations. And yes, there is huge opportunities. The Midwest has always been an area where people have tried to collaborate and there's been various alliances. We really want to exploit that opportunity and that's what we're looking for.
Ticking all the boxes, keeping shareholders happy, generating significant profits, but with a clear path ahead. Exciting times for FEX and its shareholders. John, thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, David.